everybody. I am going to be live streaming my analysis of this event. I just want to see basically how do I share the link to this is my question, because I am very new to streaming and I am not entirely awake. So let's see what I can figure out from the YouTube setup, and if that will give me any useful information. Okay, so here we are. Yes, this looks like exactly what I want. Okay, hopefully someone will come join me momentarily. Okay. If anyone does jump in, here we are. Awesome, thank you. I have a viewer. All right. No pressure if anyone's going to stay, but I am going to do this analysis now. Let's. The English link is there. Now, what I know going into this is A, it's not even 5 in the morning here, and I'm kind of sleepy. But also B, this is going to be a fairly large event, scroll week with the new Dark Hero dropping. So let us see. Yes, this young lady. Let us see what that brings. So it's the usual stuff there. Usual stuff here. Alakita is the name, right? And okay, Asphodel and Alakita. 2, 3, 3, 4 is 12, 16, 20 per loop, so 80 total free to play. Okay, this is normal as well. Okay, consume 1 pure fragments. That's probably these chips. To deal 10 damage, and each time damage dealt, there's a chance to deal 10 extra damage. Okay, so 80. I guess my usual first thought with these things is trying to figure out the ratios and what you can get for what resources. They do tend to complicate it a fair bit, but we get 80 of those free to play right now. Probably a little more from like a gem event or something, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And each one does 10 damage with a chance of a crit. So that's 800. Interesting. Okay. Random rewards for minor or moderate. Moderate is max 1. Abundant rewards for an area with severe. So, okay, minor, yeah, that's normal enough. Moderate is these guys. Okay, there's... all right, thank you for being on chat and letting me know how this was working. And if anyone else wants to jump in, that would be kind of cool. But we'll see. Okay. And yeah, that's 8, 32, 36 of these guys. Minor, isn't clear how many of those there will be. I suspect that the Chinese spoiler will be up momentarily. Yes, there it is, but we'll look at the English one first because I can only, well, at least figure out what I can learn from here first. Yeah, it's, okay, so 9 different things and 4 times each. Fair enough. These are the not so huge rewards. And yeah, so up to 8 areas, each of which takes 16 chips. 8 times 16 is 128. That's a little easier than I would have expected. Because we're getting 80 free to play. There's no way that's right. You get up to 5 of these, like without needing to spend $1. That's not how the event was going to work. I do like that they're throwing in a lot more treasure chests, though, and those origin artifacts are not too hard to get your hands on. That's kind of cool. And yeah, the usual bonus, you clear all the areas, your 10 aurora shards and 2 core chests, so you get like a full core out of it. Yeah, this is very normal. It's usually 8 levels. Okay. This is how it works. Okay. So, let's pull out a calculator here because I'm going to need to do a bit more math on this than, well, no, I'm actually kind of expecting it. Okay, so basically each loop, yeah, you've got 6, okay, so that's 6 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 16. 64 times 8. Oh no, actually that's not quite true because there's these guys. 64 times 6 plus these are a little more than usual, so that's an extra 32. Plus 32, not times 32. So 416 if I'm reading this right. And there are going to be crits, so you are going to get slightly more than that. You aren't going to need the full 416 chips. Okay. I'm just going to also advertise this in my guild chat in case anyone is interested there. Because I realized I probably should have done that earlier. Event breakdown. Okay. And if anyone sees this and jumps in, that's kind of cool. Otherwise, well, I'll at least put up a record. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, if anyone does jump in, do let me know. And otherwise, I'm going to keep going through this math, if only for my own sake. Because honestly, other than the talking and looking at OBS on my left monitor, this is just what I do on Thursday mornings anyway. So I'm pretty cool either way. But you know, it'd be kind of fun to have some viewers. Okay. Well, that's interesting. You get starry gems as an option for these events. Normally it's just the gems. Huh. I don't imagine that'll be good, but interesting. Okay, so 500 gems times 50 is 25,000. And okay, the rewards are a little better than what you get. No, one core shard is something. Huh. Okay, so the rewards are like noticeably better. Like the subs, the stellar and crystals are only slightly better. It's like a 10-20% bonus, but getting core shards, getting Spirit Vein and Aurora gems, and not getting, you know, hard rock and fine wood or fine rock and hard wood. I can never even remember which way they go. That's how relevant those are. Like, it's not like scrolls and orbs are bad, but it's kind of cool to get the get us some better stuff. And okay, so you get an artifact and 35 chips from there. Okay, they don't include cap, but I wasn't expecting them to. Okay. And it's just an event. Okay, cool. You get gems. That's hey. You know, it looks like you can do both. Hi, Henrik. Yeah, it looks like you can do 500 gems or 30 star gems, get rewards, throw any item 50 times to get bonus. So we don't know, and I haven't flipped over to the Chinese side yet to confirm, although let's do that now. Because usually that'll have a bit more information. Here we are. Respective treasure chests. Yeah, the 2 treasure chests. Oh, no, you mix and match. Okay, that's how it works. So if you use gems, you get this, a random reward from here. If you use starry gems, you get a random reward from here. You get a total of 50, and when you use a total of 50, you get the reward. So it's not quite actually like I thought it worked at first. Yeah, so it's 25,000 gems, or where's the number? 30 starry gems, so 1,500 starry gems if you wanted to go through this option. Yeah, if you have to pick, use gems. Like, why would you use 1,500 starry gems for this? Like, the rewards are a bit better, but not that much better. Like 50 throws, you're getting There's 9 of each, so you're getting like 5.5 on average of each one. But for 5.5 core shards, 15,000 spirit vein, and like you're not even getting a full Aurora gem out of that on average. Yeah, no, those rewards. If these rewards were doubled, I'd seriously consider Star Gems. But at the level they're at now, I just use gems. These are a little bit less, but it's not worth 1,500. Like that's a good B+ copy, like a decent one too. Like not worth it for like an extra few core shards. Okay, and yeah, that's that. I'm gonna flip back to the English because I want to get through this before I fully read the Chinese. Okay, so you get 3 free chances to start virus screening. I'm not sure if virus screening is the name of this event. No, this is Sea of Data. Yeah, Sea of Data is the main part of the event, so not that. Okay, I wonder if there's something missing from this event, because that's really sparse. Oh no, okay, it's just you get a handful of gems. It's to make the mini game a little more interesting, I guess. I'm not sure if many people even do that. Okay, so basic rewards for doing your summons. You get your 260 scrolls. That's nice. 26 cores. That's cool. Looks like it'll be 650,000 of each of these, I think. If my math's right, you get 650. Okay, but that's with the bonus rewards, so we'll see. I have to spend for that, and of course your 5 copies of what is the new girl's name? It is Alakita. Always hard to remember that. Okay, and VIP event. So $50 is an orange chest. 100 for an origin. 150, 200, 250, 300. Not that impressive for a big event. I mean, it's not nothing, but that's 3 top rewards, 2 oranges and a pink. It's not going to push anyone over the edge, I don't think. Like it's free if you're already on the fence. You might consider going a little higher for this, but this is not what's going to make you participate in the event. Patrician Yarn Tummy. Okay, relay pack. That's reasonable enough. 7, 8, 12, 23, 45 of these. And there's your bonus rewards. Price will be on the Chinese side, but I'm sure it's $100 or so. They always are. And you don't even get anything from the value packs. Okay, that surprises me. There's nothing in the value packs. How are you getting all of these that you need? You needed, when I did the math earlier, you're looking at about 400 chips in order to get to floor 8. I'm assuming you have to clear all of this. And there's a lot of these, like minor and severe, to go through before you can get to all of these guys. So you need about 400, depending on what the crit rate is. You get 80 from your scroll loops, 20 in each loop. And you get 35 from here, so that's 115. And 45 from the relay is 160. Something's not adding up here. Let's see what I'm missing. Okay, let's do the Chinese from the top, because maybe I scrolled past something. Well, it's the same. Nothing there. That's the usual stuff. This is as before. Okay. It needs to be cleared in order according to the number of layers after all the corrupted blocks have been cleared. Okay, so it does need to be all of them. Every 150 VIP points. That would do it. Okay. So you get 250 from that, plus 160 is 410. I think it's 416 was what my math said. But there's crits, so you're going to basically be guaranteed. I suspect they'll give you pity crits, just to make sure that you can get it. Okay, So $750 to max out the event. Essentially, it's a VIP based event. Okay, that's the thing. Like it's pretty normal for a big event. It's not as good as some have been, but it is VIP spend and not spend on these specific things, so that does make it better. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, it includes the cat. That's great. So that's 5, 6, 16, 17, 27, 47. Yeah, $97 as usual. Okay. So you spend $97 on this. That's 160 from the free-to-play side plus this, and 96 over 3 is 32. So you're getting 192, I think it was. Okay, and these guys. This is what I wanted to see. Where did it get to? The number of floors of each type. If that's not in the Chinese, I will be very surprised, because that's always... yeah, they don't seem to have included that in the Chinese. Weird. Oh, it's a side scroll. That's okay. That's weird in a different way. They never do it that way. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we said that there was 6 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 16, given the prices. She needs 64 of these guys. And that makes sense. 192 with the relay is 3 guaranteed. Which gets you down to, yeah, I definitely prefer the way it's laid out in English. 3 guaranteed gets you down to like 1 origin artifact here. And you get, okay, so you get 80 with scrolls, 35 with the vortex is 115. You need 128 to guarantee 2 floors, but that's not to say that you're going to need 128, because you might get them cheaper with the crit option. I want to see if the Chinese has anything to say about the crit chance. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, it really does. It did tell me to swipe, but I still don't like the way that's laid out at all. Yeah, so you're looking at basically free-to-play has a good chance of getting to the second tier here, which is, yeah, your usual artifact and core chest. I find it interesting how cores have become a little easier to get to than subs. I like it, honestly. They're hard. You need more of them because you can't move them around, so I like it, but it's used to always be Receive Wisdom. Subs were by far the easier one to get, and these days it always seems to be the cores are given out more easily. Okay. That's that, and right, because the other thing I was curious about, yeah, so there's 6 in each block, times 6 is 36, and yeah, 36 rewards, that makes sense. With the way they've moved towards like loot box and gambling lately, I'm almost surprised they didn't throw in like a few really special things in here to give you a little bit more reason to gamble, but I'm glad they didn't, but they didn't. Okay. So, yeah, all these together is just about 11 chests, give or take. Yeah. Okay, so it's a pretty basic event, honestly. There's not a lot of special stuff going on. I'm gonna jump over to chat for a second, see if anyone's doing anything, but Yeah, overall, not as big as I was expecting, hoping. Like, the only really novel thing here is the option to use starry gems instead of gems in this event, but you have to be insane to do that, frankly. The numbers don't work. Um, yeah, like I'm not overly impressed, to be honest. It's big event, 101. Like, this is not. No one's going to be calling this bait for anniversary. Let's just put it that way, or at least like, it'll be mentioned in passing by like the review videos, probably including mine. But like, this is not really going to be making anyone jump out of their seats and buy things. This is for like big spenders. You know, free to play. Like, get your 35 for gems. That's probably worth it. 25,000 gems for an artifact and a bunch of this stuff is not bad. Like, that's worth doing if you've got the gems. But you get 35 of these, you need 64 to get one of these guaranteed. I don't think, like, you're looking at probably, it depends on crit rate, but 500-600 scrolls for that. It's not worth that to get an artifact these days. I mean, obviously, if they include an origin artifact, it would be different, but for a regular artifact chest, I don't think that's worth it these days. The orange treasure helps a little. Might not be the worst use if you're heavy on scrolls. I try to save enough scrolls that you still will be able to hit your 2,000 for anniversary, but for the last couple of years, anniversary has given away a lot of free scrolls, so that might not be a problem. Yeah, might be worth considering if the crits are kind to you. Stretch for that first artifact free to play. Not bad with the treasure thrown in. That does sweeten the pot a little bit. Free to play maxing it out with the scrolls you're going to get to here. You probably don't need the full 2,000. The core chest is kind of nice, but not worth the number of scrolls you need for it unless crits are really kind to you. This with the relay, cool. Again, not really the best stopping point, I don't think. Let me jump back and see if anyone's, and like, spend $100, get an origin artifact with the relay. That helps a lot. So essentially the relay is worth 2 origin artifacts. That actually isn't too bad. How many prisms are you getting? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 17, 2,700. 30 cores, 650 scrolls. The artifact essence. And it's all stellar this time. Okay, not the crystals that they did before. That's slightly better. Okay, so actually, I'm saying that, but the relay by itself is not bad. Like, you spend $97, you get 2,700 prisms, which is pretty good, plus the like Ormus essence, 30 cores, 700,000 stellar, some feathers, which cool. The bonus rewards for summoning, but the situation I'm trying to analyze is what happens if you do this and don't do too many summons. Like, don't waste your scrolls. Just do a basic start, sort of like relay, and that's about it. So you're going to get 45 there. You're going to get 35 from the gems is 80, which is basically 1 guaranteed. You're not going to do 2 with that. You might get to 2 with some scrolls. So okay, you're saving yourself some scrolls and you're getting an origin artifact out of the VIP spend. Large treasure, but just 1 extra. Oh. You pushed to 2 total rewards. I'm not really feeling it. Like, it's not a bad relay. Relays are usually fairly good. You're getting decent value for money here. Like, certainly if you're going to spend another spend, this would be the first place to spend. But, oh, actually, that's what I'm forgetting, is if you buy the relay, you get the extra for spending. So you get an extra 32 there. So 45 from the relay, plus 35, plus 32 is 112, and you need 64 per round. So basically you're getting your 2 with crits. You're probably getting 2 bonus rewards. You might need a few scrolls, but it won't be too many. Okay, so you buy the relay, you're getting, your gem rewards, that's cool. But you're getting 2 tough rewards. Your artifact, your core chest, 2 orange treasures, 3 orange treasures with the VIP, an origin artifact, and it's not bad. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's not bad. I'll need to do a little bit more math once I'm a little bit more conscious. Joy of doing these. I figure part of it is just going to be comedy of me being bleary-eyed and dopey. But hey, the spoilers drop at 10 to 5 in the morning in my time, so these are the times I get to do my live reactions if I ever care to do live reactions. I might do this again at anniversary. Probably not between now and then. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably going to stop the stream momentarily, so if anyone is viewing, I do appreciate you coming in to see my experimental nonsense. If you've got any thoughts about the event, like the other thing I wanted to do with these is, if anyone's got any thoughts, if anyone's got anything to add, please jump in. It's fun to discuss this stuff. Normally in the mornings I am on Discord discussing it. I just thought it might be interesting to do it as a live stream. But yeah, I will be on Discord for a bit. I will also be, going to grab breakfast and such. But yeah, that's the size of it. $7.50 to max it. $97 relay is all right. Free to play gets like 2 if they push, but they shouldn't. Yeah, really just. So you're getting an artifact here, free to play. You might get one of these with a few scrolls, probably on the order of 500. And that's free to play aside of this. So this is one of the weaker big events we've seen. It's not one of the big boys that we're going to remember. It's just, some stuff. Yeah, that's about all I've got to say on this one, I think. Anyway, do leave a message in the comments if you like once this is stopped, but I think I'm going to stop the stream here. Thank you to Gustav and Henrik for showing up and commenting. Thank you to anyone else who commented. I am not set up to see the number of viewers, so I don't know if there's nobody here or if there's 100 of you. Probably not 100. I could be getting more chats. But yeah, thanks and have a good one. I will be posting my regular event review video in probably a few hours.